All right, guys, this is a special PSA for Immortal clan players only in Diablo Immortals. So if you happen to click here and you're part of the shadows and the shadow clans, there's nothing to see here. Keep on moving, okay? All right? Okay. All right, Immortal guys and gals. I think those shadow guys are gone. This video is all about vault defense. Now, why do we care about vault defense? 2 words: fat loot and keeping it out of the hands of the shadows. My name is Leroy. This is Leroy Gaming, and in this video, I'm going to help you get into the shadow defenses quickly. So if you've been struggling to get in, I'm going to help you out. Number 2, I'm going to give you strategies so that when you go into these defensive runs, you're not getting in there and getting 0 hilts, maybe 5 hilts. Instead, you're going to be getting 10 hilts, 15 hilts, maybe 20 hilts per run. So stick around. And again, Immortals, if you found this helpful, drop a like, drop a comment. Might as well subscribe while you're here. Why not? Why the hell not? Let's go. Here come the secrets. All right, we're going to start by talking why you care about this video. You care about it because of the crazy ass loot that we get from the vault. So if you didn't know about this, if you go under our Immortals tab, under strategy, and click the vault, it shows all the loot that is in and it hasn't been stolen yet. This stuff is Paragon 62 and it's insane loot. Really, really good gear score. It's going to be random, I think, depending where you go. But look at this. Here's a feather coat for Crusaders. Score 7526. Here's a regalia of the Archmage. Score 7813. This is some crazy, crazy stuff. And at the end of the week, we're going to be able to get some of this. But in order to do that, we got to defend it from those, scoundrel shadow clans. Thank goodness none of them are watching this video. Because, man, if they learned about this, holy moly, holy moly, holy moly. So, Immortals, still with me? Okay, we know why we're here, right? So what do we have to do? Well, if you haven't noticed, back before we became Immortals, this Shadow Vault attacks were basically against AI, I believe, but now they're going against us. So whenever they basically mess up and alarms are set off, we are sent in. So number 1 problem is, how do you get in? So rule number 1, this system is either bugged or messed up. So golden rule, never, ever, ever group up. Never click this party button. If you party up, you will never get in. Okay, so that's rule number 1. All right, guys, very quick addendum here. In just a moment, you're going to see something weird. I'll be in the middle of talking, and I'm going to literally get into a run after the end time. So it's going to sound a little weird for the first 5 or 10 seconds, but hang out, and once everything settles, I'll explain exactly what happens, and then we'll be back to the explanation. Rule number 2. So we're assuming you're solo queuing, right? And I don't even know. Why in the world? How is this? This is closed. Rule number 2, it's not over till it's over. We're going to get to the footage here. I don't know how we got into this. But just to let you know, I'm doing this live recording. It's after the 2-hour time clock, and we got in. And I actually know why. Because what ends up happening is this actually doesn't end until all of the shadow people are done. So you don't kill him. Don't do what we saw there. Okay, leave him alone. Leave him alone. Let him get some loot. So what you want to do, there we go. We got 15. So this actually worked out pretty well. All right, so we got a little fortunate here. I'll explain really quickly what happened. What basically happened is, even after the 2 o'clock window was up, and as we record this, it's 2:08. If there were people still in an active queue and running the dungeon, you can still get in. So it's actually easier because most people give up. Don't give up. Wait around maybe 5 to 10 minutes. You can get in as we did. Okay? You snuck in after the wire. Now the key here is the reason we got 15 hilts is we actually let them go through multiple levels and we allowed them to clear. Now optimally, we basically let them clear as much as you can. So you actually want to ignore them. They'll attack you and chances are those shadow clans are going to be pretty weak compared to us immortals. So what you want to do is you want to let them pick up loot and then you kill them. What's worse is sometimes you will spawn at the very beginning and they'll be like right on top of you on the spawn point. If this happens, if you don't move, you're invincible for a couple of seconds. So you can get your bearing, run past them, stun them, try and get past your own like allied robots, force them to clear stuff and get some loot, then kill them. If you immediately kill them and they haven't gotten any loot, you're going to get no hilts. You'll kill them, they'll have nothing to drop, and you will fail. But note that they can't leave the floor with you alive. Now they can quit out, but most of them will want to keep going. So you kind of have this window of time to where you can play a little bit of chicken and let them loot up some stuff and then kill them off. 9 out of 10 times, you're not going to have trouble killing them. So the biggest problem you can have is killing them too soon. Make sure they have some loot because you only get hilts if you kill people that have already picked up at least some loot. Alright guys, sorry about that jumping around because of the odd thing that during my mid-recording, I was able to show you how you can jump in after the official runtimes are over, which is pretty sweet. Now, again, let me go back and give you a tactic for when you log in. Or how to log in. So what you normally want to do is actually wait for the message in chat to come up that the vaults are being raided. I don't know why this works so well. But as soon as that happens, then click. Now you can hit enter, and if that doesn't work, see if in the middle area here, where it has like vaults, you can click on that, and sometimes there are multiple vaults. Click on a different one, then go back and try hit enter again. If that doesn't work, hit the X button, get out of it, click right back in, and try enter again. So it's an extra step here, but this whole thing of backing out, coming back in, swapping the vaults seems to work. Now again, this is a tactic that's been shared with me by a couple people that get in constantly, as opposed to just sitting and spam clicking enter. Now, I can't 100% confirm, obviously, because there's not enough of a sampling, but when I have tried this, it has worked a surprisingly large amount of time. So give that a shot. And again, don't forget, when you come out of the runs, there is that 2-minute cooldown time. It seems to be a little longer than 2 minutes because I've done like a alarm clock for 2 minutes and it's definitely not done after just 2 minutes. Again, quick recap. Don't go in party mode. Wait for the message to pop up. Come in here. Try and hit enter if you can. If that doesn't work, you can quickly X out. Do it again. Sometimes that 2 times works. And then try and change the vaults if there is. Sometimes there's 1. Sometimes there's 2, 3, 4, 5, or even 6 I've seen. So click on one. If one of them says select, it's not grayed out. Select that, go back, try and enter. You have one more chance, then pull out, come back in, hit enter. I know that may seem like a lot, but that's better than just standing here and clicking enter, 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 enter. And if you follow those rules, you're going to be able to get into these vaults more often. Again, when you are in the actual vaults, leave them alone, let them get some loot before you slaughter them, okay? Good. So, Immortals, if you found this helpful, remember, drop a like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and as always, I'll see you guys in the next video.